can't wait.
14 schools in Ascension Parish received grants from the LSU AgCenter and PCS Nitrogen to help them grow their own gardens.
Right there.
My name is Taylor Fry. We'll track the growth of 6 of the 14 schools until the end of the school year.
Y'all are good and strong.
This is Greauxing Gardens.
Hey, what y'all got right there?
I'm excited about this.
Yes, and it's making what?
What is it making?
Seeds.
It is a seed. My name is Carla Dupleshan. I'm a teacher at Gonzales Middle School, and we are doing a project through LSU Agriculture called Greauxing Gardens.
Very good. Now put the potato in.
So here at Gonzales Middle School, they have 3 raised garden beds.
What's that? Yeah.
It's so cold outside. Yeah, you got to wear your jacket.
What's it done?
If you don't wear your jacket, it might get cold outside. What's it?
What's it?
Today we actually got to go to the garden and plant the potatoes.
Okay, wait, ready? Okay, cover it up. Right there. Most of these children in the classroom live in apartments, so they are unable to see gardens actually grow. This gives the children an opportunity to see how things grow and how we get the products that we buy at the grocery store.
It's so nice and good. I can wait to plant some flower seeds and mashed potatoes and beans and everything. I can't wait.
My name is Ray Hall. I'm a Master Gardeners with the Ag Center, and I'm here to assist the teachers in the garden.
Okay.
Jean, she didn't go deep enough.
The kids put the boxes together inside, and we dragged them out here and set them in place.
No, right here where the string meets.
They're going to learn how that plant grew from the beginning to end, how to plant the potato, how it's developed, and where potatoes come from at the end when they harvest them.
I know, ready?
The LSU delivered the soil and put it in the boxes. The kids came out and leveled it yesterday and got it ready to plant for today.
Okay, that should be deep enough.
Miss Carla's class isn't like a normal classroom. They get to actually cook. They get to do hands-on activities.
Cut it up for French fries. Where's your potato? This classroom is a life skills classroom. It's a hands-on classroom, and everything is taught through hands-on learning. Here we go.
Very good.
You know, they go out in the community. They learn how to shop. We do visit Treasures of the Ark. We do visit Goodwill. We do visit the Salvation Army. Treasures of the Ark have students just like these working that will be able to work there. Fold it up. My passion is the children.
Do you want ketchup?
I love to see them learn, and I love to see when they grasp something.
We're going to wait Mister to cut the potatoes and make French fries.
It's coming. Okay, it's coming. This is the only way to learn. Yeah. We do have a curriculum that we have to follow, and we also, do the academics, but a lot of the academics is brought out through hands-on. Yep, go get the hose.
They're putting it together, they're germinating the seeds. They put the boxes together, and they're learning how plants grow.
How long will it take them to sprout?
2 months.
2 months. 2 months you'll be digging them up.
They planted the potatoes, so that's done. They just have to water every week. They have little transplants in the classroom that whenever the weather gets a little warmer, they're going to be able to transplant them into the soil, and I'm really excited to see what Gonzales Middle School's garden is going to look like after this season.
Good job.
Give me a potato.
Make sure you get it deep enough now.
All right, so now we are on the way to Clegg's Nursery on Siegen Lane, where we're going to meet with Kiki Fontenot with the LSU AgCenter. And right now she is loading dirt into 2 pickup trucks. So we're going to go to Clegg's Nursery and check out what's going on over there.
We'll have you pull up and then they'll load. Yeah, stay right there, Becky, that's good. Hi, I'm Kiki Fontenot and I'm with the LSU AgCenter, and today we're loading up soil for Dutchtown Middle School's garden.
We have to take all the soil out of that truck. Out of both trucks, boys. Hello, my name is DeAndre Blue and I'm a teacher at Dutchtown Middle School. Do you know kids up north have to do that every day with snow in the winter? Aren't y'all glad y'all don't have to clear a path to walk?
So the students who are helping out in the garden today are the boys in the middle school PE class.
Yeah, you come down here and shovel out.
But once all of this hard manual labor is done, Ms. DeAndre says that other classes will be able to participate in the garden too.
And today we came out and the kids pulled 3 yards of dirt from trucks. Look, we need to get this bed full and leveled out our beds, getting everything ready to plant. You can put it all the way to the top.
Dutchtown Middle, there's 14 schools involved in this program. They have all the teachers have attended a full-day workshop. So they learned how to grow the plants and how to put the beds together and that kind of thing. Now the schools, as they get their beds put together, are calling LSU AgCenter back out, and we come and bring the soil so they can fill up their boxes. So that's where this school is right now. Today was fill day. So they filled their boxes with soil, and tomorrow they're going to start planting their spring crops.
It was really neat to be able to see a bunch of middle school boys in the back of a truck with shovels and rakes, picking up the dirt and putting it into the bed. I was just standing there thinking it is not every day that you get to see a bunch of middle schoolers working this hard.
Good job, boys. Y'all are doing an amazing job.
And then also growing a garden.
We need to get our plants in the garden before the rain comes.
Hi, I'm David. I grow my own vegetables and herbs. I like to plant bell peppers, onion, tomatoes. One of my favorite things to cook is a chicken recipe with a lot of rosemary and a lot of lemon. I love to garden with the kids. From the planting to the cultivating to the actual harvest and seeing it used in our food, and I just think it's something great for them to learn.
There's nothing like fresh vegetables and herbs straight from your backyard. And we've got all your favorites at Louisiana Nursery.
Oh, I got some secret recipes, but no, I don't think I'll be telling you.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagasback, NF4 steer wrestler.
Tyler Wagasback!
Whenever I'm home, Saks Western Store is the place I like to go for anything I need.
Cowboy and cowgirl up. Saks Western Store has everything you need, from horse feed, tack, ropes, hats, shirts, boots, and much more. And we aren't just Western anymore. We have supplies for all your gardening needs. Come to Saks Western Store in Gonzales.
The Growing Garden Show still has advertising spots available. If you're interested in advertising on the show, please give us a call at 225-328-6735 to let us know, or send us an email at growinggardens@gmail.com. The Growing Garden Show is brought to you by Old Time Farm Supply, keeping plants and animals happy and healthy since 1975.
Unattended at Dutchtown Middle School.
We need to get our plants in the garden before the rain comes. Y'all are good and strong. Yeah. So we can go a little higher than the inch. Try to get it in as much as possible.
Take your shovel, turn it that way. All right, now look, just kind of do like an avalanche. See what I mean? Like you just start knocking it down, then y'all can grab from the back of the truck right here and just start scooping it into the truck. See what I mean? Early spring is the perfect time to get your beds filled because generally about mid-March in South Louisiana and April 1st in North Louisiana is when the last chance of frost is. So it's our historical last frost dates. And then after that date, you can go ahead and get out all your warm season crops, your cucumbers, beans, tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, all of those kind of great things that kids like to eat.
Competition equals hustle.
The other reason it's so important that these schools in particular get their crops out early is because we want them not only to plant the crops, but we want them to be able to harvest them before they leave for the traditional summer.
Hey Thomas, remember we talked about early Maying? All y'all should know, this is nothing compared to what they had to do.
Miss DeAndre is an English teacher.
My gloves are mainly just to keep the dirt from underneath my fingernails.
And she's also the Beta Club sponsor. And then she has a co-gardening sponsor who teaches science and is a 4-H sponsor. And so I think that both of those teachers are excited to get the students out of the classroom into the sunlight with their hands in the dirt and start relating the lessons that they learn in the classroom and plugging it into the garden outside.
And just think, they were growing a civilization and they didn't have the tools. Very good. I hope the children discover a love of gardening for something that they can possibly do later on in life. We teach them about how early farmers had to grow things to survive. Y'all didn't think growing a garden would be hard work, what did you? And they don't know anything about growing things. They just think you go to the store to get it. So this will give them an opportunity to see things growing live in person.
We really want them to know where their food comes from. So it's our intent that as the students spend the rest of this school year and early next school year working in these gardens, they learn how to grow food, they learn that it grows from the ground, they know that potatoes are under the ground, not above, and tomatoes are above, and different things like that.
This program is going to help my kids realize what it takes to grow food and to learn that it doesn't just come from a store, that it actually grows in the ground, to take the time and the process to grow their own nourishment. 3 yards of dirt. You can go home and tell your parents you moved 3 yards of dirt.
I got it!
Yes, and see? Today, we're gonna go to the garden. We're gonna plant cucumbers, we're gonna plant potatoes. See how good the root system is?
Yes.
That's what we're gonna be doing, and it is a gorgeous day here in Ascension Parish, and I can't wait to get out there, get in the dirt, get our hands dirty, and start planting.
Now I squeeze the bottom of this, and that just helps push it out.
And then we're going to divide up. I'm going to give some of you to Ms. Donna to do the veggies. Hi, Jason Knockan. I'm a primary PE teacher at Lakeside Primary, and we're growing gardens.
So Lakeside Primary has 2 projects going on today. Good job. One is the Growing Gardens project. And then the other project is called Reach a Kid, Teach a Kid. It's a grant that was given to them by ETEL, and the school was given a whole bunch of fruit trees, and they're gonna plant them today. So both of those projects will be going on today.
Okay, what about the peppers?
The peppers too.
The kids have done all the work. And remember, careful, shovels go face down. We were on a slope, so we had to dig out some of the area so that the beds would lay flat. So they did all the work there. I told them I was basically the foreman. They unloaded all the dirt, loaded it up into the thing. So this has really been their project. They're doing all hard work.
And you don't have to remove this. I would just leave it if it's on any of the others, because you do risk the chance of breaking this off and breaking your plant, your transplant. You don't want to do that.
Hi, I'm Sheila Billingsley with the Ascension Parish Master Gardeners, and we're helping the LSU AgCenter with the schools.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's seed.
Very good. That is the seed of the lima bean that y'all planted.
We've asked the students, some of them grow gardens at home, some of them have never planted anything.
But it's from this seed that first the roots started sprouting?
We're working with primary and middle school and also special needs students. But it doesn't matter what your experience is, you can just start small and just learn and continue to learn. And these children are going to be able to, from what they're learning through this program, they're going to be able to grow their own food.
Right there, and then you just gently, you want to put the least amount of pressure or stress on your new little transplant.
So it's really good for these students to have Miss Sheila, the Master Gardener, because all of the classes that she's taken to become a Master Gardener, she can share it with all of these students, and hopefully one day the students will be able to teach their families about what they're learning here at school and grow gardens at their own houses. So
sometimes when people say Master Gardeners, everyone thinks we know everything, but that's not so. We all are interested in and have knowledge about different things. I may not know anything at all about something that my other Master Gardener friend is well knowledged in. And that's what makes the program wonderful, because all of us with our little bit of knowledge, we all come together and we're able to really assist and to help others.
Yes, I love
cabbage,
squash.
Okay, you can plant your squash seeds, but it might be a little too early to plant the...
Okay. I'm Donna Gainey. I am a teacher of students with moderate disabilities at Lakeside Primary.
You have one, do we have one right here?
My kids are learning teamwork with their typical peers.
Now y'all remember, you have to give them a little bit of a chance. It takes them a little bit longer to learn.
They don't have a lot of opportunity. So for the students with moderate disabilities, it's been great to see the interaction between the general education students and the kids with moderate needs, and hopefully instill in my students job training skills for the future.
whenever you get them out in the dirt and into the beds, they'll get a better visual of what it's like to grow their food.
Look at the good roots. Got a great root system.
Why do they look yellow?
Is this what you're talking about? You know what that is? What is that?
Just to be able to teach them and to see the smiles on their faces and their interest.
Completely fallen off?
Yeah.
But it's from this seed that first the roots started sprouting?
I like watching them.
You're doing a cucumber.
And they have smiles on their faces.
That'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
They are so excited about getting dirty and actually doing the labor. I feel like this generation doesn't get to do hands-on stuff as much, like that. And to just see them feel such an accomplishment about doing it. They keep coming by and they're pointing to it when we pass by in school, and they're telling the other kids, I built that, I did that flower bed, I did that, I moved all that dirt, you see, that trailer was full, with all the rocks. So they're really taking pride in the actual work. So parents can really think, put your kids to work. They're enjoying it.
My dad opened the first DeLone Stewart Center in 1974. When we were children, I think I was only about 6 at the time, and we practically grew up here. Now we all work here together to keep in the family what our dad started.
DeLone's has a large selection of Traeger grills and Yeti products for your outdoor entertaining. We are also fully stocked with name brand soils and mulch for your gardening needs. Come in and visit us today at one of our 2 locations.
No matter the size of your project, big or small, Outdoor Living will deliver to you. So come see us at Outdoor Living in Gonzales or give us a call.
here at Lamar Dixon Expo Center where the LSU AgCenter office is for Ascension Parish, and it's also a 4-H office. But today we're here to see Mr. Craig Greauxing, who is a county agent here in Ascension Parish, and he also helps out in St. James Parish. But we are here to ask him a question that Jalen Jones from Dutchtown Middle has about varieties of plants.
Mr. Craig, how do we know what variety of plants are best to plant in Louisiana?
I'm Craig Greauxing. I'm the horticulture agent with LSU AgCenter for Ascension Parish. There's several sources. We certainly suggest following the LSU AgCenter recommendations. These varieties generally have been tested either on campus or in other locations to make sure that they will perform well in our area. So one of the primary sources, one of the best sources of information is the Louisiana Vegetable Planting Guide. We call this the little Bible of vegetable gardening. Everything you need to know as far as planting a vegetable garden is in this publication. And part of it is they do list all of the different crops and the recommended varieties. So, you know, and that's one source. Horticulture Hints newsletter that's put out quarterly will list varieties of vegetables for that particular time of the year as well. So again, any of those publications, any of that information on LSU AgCenter's website is the perfect place to go to get those varieties.
Look, ooh, snow shovel.
A huge reason why these students are able to grow gardens at their schools is because of a grant that PCS Nitrogen provided to them. So PCS Nitrogen is a subsidiary company of a larger company called Potash Corp. And what PCS does is make fertilizers that are shipped all over the world.
This is the locations throughout the world that we have facilities that produce our products. My name is Gary Hiebert. I'm the HR manager for PCS Nitrogen. Every year our company as an organization believes in being not only a manufacturer in the community but also being a good corporate sponsor in the parishes.
It's growing. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah.
So we have money set aside every year to try to support the local food banks in the communities and the schools in particular. When you see the kids get involved in it and see their eyes when the seeds start sprouting and growing through out of the dirt, we just know that it's important for them to understand and learn at a young age how that works.
This program in particular came about because we've had, as the Ag Center employee, we have so many people calling us all the time, who want to start school garden programs or do little things. And so we tried to make it more efficient by having teacher workshops where we can get lots of teachers at one time to train them on how to garden, and then we can follow their progress this way.
12 inches apart. I looked it up.
And it's all thanks to some corporate sponsorships. So in the past, Albemarle has sponsored us, East Iberville Incorporated, and this time PCS Nitrogen. And PCS Nitrogen asked that the funds stay within the Ascension Parish school system. So we're doing 14 schools this year, and we'll probably do another at least 10 schools in Ascension Parish next year as well.
I love how this program has connected so many people in the community. It has connected the students and teachers to the LSU AgCenter, and it has connected PCS Nitrogen to the schools.
Hi, I'm Jackie Tisdale. I'm the Public Information Officer for Ascension Public Schools. Anytime we can take classroom learning and apply it in real life situations like our students are doing here, it makes a lasting impression. And so we know that they're going to learn lifelong lessons here in these gardens and how to grow vegetables, planting trees, and it's just a wonderful enhancement to our already robust academic program.
Our hope is that the teachers and the children get a lot of learning opportunities out of this type of activity.
Do we have one right here?
That's really the biggest part for us, is just the pleasure of being able to work with them and the children to be able to help them learn.
I think every single person who is involved in this program is giving a little bit and also receiving. And it's just really great to see so many people come together and make such a huge impact and a positive one on the world.
So our plans for the future with the Growing Gardens program is just to keep getting more corporate sponsorships so we can continue growing gardens around the state. Right now the Ag Center works with about 240 schools across the state growing gardens, North and South Louisiana, and we work with another additional 70 daycare centers that have gardens growing with them. So every time we can get more sponsorship for the supplies, like we provide the schools with the tools, the garden beds, the soil, all the little tools the kids need, seeds, fertilizer, everything they need. Because we're always here to provide the advice, come out and help them do it, but we don't always have the funds, and so it's the funding that we need.
It's almost a lost art. You know, we've got legacy farmers all across the state, and it's one of our biggest industries in Louisiana. But you know, as generations grow, our students, my own children, we lose connection with where that food in the grocery store is actually coming from. And so it's wonderful for them to learn that here right in the school, and not only to learn where it's coming from, but to actually do it themselves and have that sense of accomplishment.
Oh, like this? I got it! Yes, and see how good the root system is?
We've always been a community-based business. We started in 1979, and we've grown to what you see today. We started as a feed store. Now we do service work on equipment. We sell hardware. We provide the knowledge that you need when you come through the door. We try to cater to the needs of this community. As it's changed, we've changed. As it's grown, we've grown. And we're looking forward to the next 30 years.
The Growing Garden Show still has advertising spots available. If you're interested in advertising on the show, please give us a call at 225-328-6735 to let us know, or send us an email at growinggardens@gmail.com. The Growing Garden Show is brought to you by Old Time Farm Supply, keeping plants and animals happy and healthy since 1975.
Yeah, very good. Now put the potato in.
It has been so much fun to go to all three of the schools and see the children so excited about learning about agriculture with their hands in the dirt. I loved how at Gonzales Middle School, Miss Carla took the kids out to the garden, planted the potatoes, and then brought them back and cooked french fries with them. So once the potato plants start to grow, the students will be able to start anticipating what is underneath the ground. And I also can't wait to see what else she has planned to teach them along the way. At Dutchtown Middle School, I loved seeing the boys work so hard. It was really neat to see that.
Competition equals hustle.
And then Miss DeAndre working with the students and pushing them on, that was really fun.
Y'all are good and strong.
Hopefully next time whenever we go back to Dutchtown Middle, we'll be able to see other students involved in the project and see what they planted. At Lakeside Primary, they have everything going on. They have the trees, they have the garden, they have the herbs. So it'll be really fun to go back in a couple of weeks to see how their trees are doing and how everything is growing. And I think that they're also going to be planting a trellis.
Have one? Do we have one right here?
And I think the students have already learned so much that food and the food system starts with soil and dirt and seeds, and the teacher's teaching them that this is where our food comes from. It doesn't come from a grocery store shelf. It comes from a seed, and it starts with a farmer, and and just giving them an appreciation for food and what it takes to feed the world.
You know what that is? What is that? I'm pretty sure it's a seed. Very good.
What is the
That
seed?
is the seed of the lima bean that y'all planted.